All right, I think I'm live here. If you can hear me, just drop a comment below and let me know if you can hear me okay. I want to get this figured out real quick. Let's get the chat turned on. So yeah, if you can hear me, just drop a comment below. Drop like a 1 or something. Just let me know if you can hear what I'm saying. All right, my dad says he can hear me, so I believe him. All right, well, hi guys. Just wanted to start off by thanking you all for helping me get to 4,000 subscribers. This is I don't know, every time I hit one of these milestones, it's more and more unbelievable that that many people want to watch my stuff, but I'm very grateful because you guys watching it is what keeps me making this stuff. So thank you to you guys, and yeah, I'm gonna keep on working at it. So yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna take a moment to say hi to some of you guys. I see that Downtown Trina Brown's in here. What's up? Diving with Scuba Steve. Hello. Oh, Brock the Rock's in here. Hello. Okay, so yeah, anyways, get my thoughts together. So yeah, mainly I just wanted to thank you guys for that. Then update you on my dry suit situation. And so as some of you know, on November 23rd, I was able to purchase a dry suit thanks to you guys and donations and you guys helping me out with that. And so I purchased it on November 23rd, but because I'm tall and rather skinny, they had to get one custom fitted for me and get a different shoe size on the suit. So it's been a while now, but they said January 3rd, supposedly that's the new date. Originally they said December, this week could be done, but I called them this morning and they said January 3rd. So there's that. So in the meantime, I don't know, I'll keep on just trying to make videos, and yeah, I'm really itching to get back in the water. It's been since October was the last time I dove, so I'm really jonesing to go diving, but sadly I don't have my dry suit yet and it's too cold for my wetsuit, but I'm keeping faith that it'll come soon. So there's that. So yeah, that's some of the main things. And it really, one thing about it is I don't have, one thing that's been crazy to me is I haven't been diving, but my channel's still been growing. And I actually think that not being able to dive in a lot of ways has been good for my channel and a blessing, because it's made me have to expand my horizons and kind of think of other video ideas, or even with doing more lives. And I really think not being able to dive for the few months has really been a blessing in a weird way, because it's made me kind of expand my horizons as far as what I can do with my YouTube stuff. So yeah, so that's one way I'm looking at it, to make up for the fact that I miss diving. But so yeah, soon though, soon. Let's see. I also would like to wish everyone out there a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. As you see, I got my Stormtrooper ugly sweater on. My friend Emma got this for me. I wear it almost every holiday season since I've gotten it 5 years ago. I've worn it. So yeah, so Merry Christmas to you guys. And I say happy holidays because there's also, throughout all cultures, there's a bajillion holidays this time of year. So happy holidays. And one thing I want you guys to I want to mention to you guys is the holidays can be a really hard time for people. A lot of people don't have close family or people they can celebrate with. So I just want to encourage all of you guys to, if there's somebody you might think of that might be lonely or something, reach out to them, let them know you love them, and just, especially in these, trying times we live in. And, because I've read that, the holidays is when the most people, kill themselves and all that stuff. And so that's something kind of on my mind as someone who's had that experience with friends of them doing that. And so it's just really this holiday season, I just encourage you all to reach out to somebody and if you can think of somebody that might be alone this holiday season, reach out to them and let them know you love them. But yeah, it's something I wanted to say about that. But on a brighter note, it is like so it's a dual-edged sword, because yeah, I'm saying reach out because a lot of people are sad, but it is the holidays, and so it is in general a happier time. So it is good that it is it is. I don't know, I'm kind of like lost where I was going with this, but yeah, so it's a happy time, but I just want you guys to make sure to reach out to people. But yeah, so on that note, I was curious, what are your guys' holiday plans? How do you guys celebrate Christmas or whatever holiday you might celebrate in your culture? I was just wanting to know that. I know me, what I'm probably going to do this year is go around and visit like some of my family and loved ones. My family's kind of in a I don't know how to describe it, but in a state where there's not really going to be one big Christmas for me, but it's just more like I'm just going to be traveling around visiting and trying to catch up with friends and family and stuff like that over the holidays. But what are you guys doing? I'm curious. And if you guys have anything fun you're doing for Christmas or any fun traditions like that. RNZ247 says work. That's too bad. I really hope that you'll at least get some time with your family or do something fun. Exploration Togetherness, aka Renee, says I'll be hanging out with your dad and family. Yes, that's awesome. I hope to make it up there at some point. Downtown Trina Brown, you told me next time I was in a live stream to let you know because you were gonna make me a mod. Well, guess what, Downtown Trina Brown? You are now a moderator. Thank you for that. Just go ahead, Trina Brown, and comment on here, and you should be a mod now. Let's see. Brock the Rock. We will be opening presents in the morning and spending the afternoon on the Gulf of Mexico. That sounds like a lot of fun. Like, I don't know if it should be warm there, I'd imagine. So being out there sounds like a lot of fun. Debbie F says, my son and daughter-in-law are coming over. Can't wait. That sounds exciting. Steph Miller says, I just want to stop by and say congrats. I have to go somewhere or else I'd stay. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, and I appreciate everyone for stopping by, because these live streams have been kind of weird for me to do, because in my head originally when I thought about live streams and the live streams I've been a part of, when I first was doing YouTube things, was we'd have the live stream would be about what we're doing. So these live streams were just hanging out is just kind of takes some getting used to. I saw both my parents commenting. My mom says, I'll be making food for Kyler to take to the different places he visits. Well, I appreciate that, and I'm sure that the people that eat the food will appreciate it. Let's see. My dad says, raising Kyler. How did I mispronounce my own name? Anyways, raising Kyler was. Many others helped in bringing him up. Yes, my parents, my grandparents, they were all super duper clutch in their own ways. Let's see. Gene Middle. Oh no, I'm gonna butcher. I can't even say my own name. How am I gonna say this name? Gene Midolo says, just me and my son and daughter for Christmas dinner. Yeah, that sounds kind of nice. I don't know. So with my family, it's kind of I don't know if any of you watched my recent video, the last one, but if you don't know, my great-grandma recently passed away, and my great-grandma's house was where Christmas dinner was held. And this year, I don't really, I'll see my family Christmas, but I don't think there's going to be one big gathering, so yeah. Let's see. The Smoking Yogini says, haha, because you're a dork like your dad. Haha, just kidding. Yeah, there's definitely some similarities between us, and maybe in that sense too. Outdoor Adventures with Ron says, Kyler Ginn, how is the new car running? Amazing, especially compared to the old one. The fact that it's not falling apart and shimmying and shaking as I'm driving is a definite improvement. Let's see, the Aqua Adventure said, I was hoping to do a Christmas dive, but it looks like it might be in the koi pond as the sea isn't easing up for me. Well, I'm jealous. I want to do a Christmas dive. I actually was really hoping this week to somehow muster up a dive, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Let's see. Wow. Gene Madolo says, good job, Kyler, on saying the last name. Wow. I can't believe I said that right. But yeah, so anyways, it sounds like you guys are, sounds like at least some of you guys have some good plans going on for Christmas. But yeah, as I said earlier, if you know somebody, maybe it's, the lonely old man at church, or, that's your coworker that you don't, nobody ever seems to talk to or whatever. Just somebody, like if you have the means or the ability, just reach out and let someone know that you care or whatever this holiday season, because it's a hard time for a lot of people. What millimeter wetsuit do you have, Kyler? Brock the Rock asks. I'm just gonna be honest. I am kind of ignorant, so I don't know. I don't really remember what it is. My dad might know, but it's not the thickness that's the problem. It's the lack of thickness on my bones that's the problem, because my wetsuit, it kind of fits like this. Like, it fits like it's just a bag. And as some of you know, wetsuits are supposed to, the goal is the wetsuit clings to your body and it holds the water in tight to your body to where the water warms your body up, which in the cold is already a challenge, but with, me being so skinny and it barely fitting, it becomes impossible. It's loose, as my dad said. There's a video on his channel of us diving down in Monterey Bay where you can see my whole neck was out because my the up here is too loose to even have the neck down tight. So yeah, my suit never fit, but in the summer and even when it was getting into fall, I just was having so much fun diving that it not fitting and me being cold didn't really matter. But after the last dive video that I posted, that was in October, and I was I felt super duper cold to the point where even with it being fun, I couldn't keep doing it. So yeah, right now I couldn't imagine being able to dive in it, sadly. Let's see. Down South, where are you from? Oh, okay, so there's somebody in here called Down South Dirty Diver, and my dad wants to know where he's from. He says he's from Athens, Georgia. Okay, and on that note, where is everybody from? I know that's something I ask almost every live stream, but I'm always curious to know where people are from when they watch my things. And also, some of you might remember my last live stream, I just have according to my analytics, I have the number one non-English speaking country that watches my videos is India, the country of India, and they watch my videos the most of any non-English. Well, I guess they could speak English there. Some people do, I'm sure, but predominantly English-speaking countries. There's a lot of people from India that watch my channel, so I'm always, when I'm on these live streams, looking to see if they're in here, because I never really see them comment or whatever, so it's weird. I don't know. It's strange, but anyway, so let's see. We have people saying, Carol Kinder says she's from Australia. Jean Madolo says she's from Akron, home of the GOAT, LeBron James. Just a kid from Akron. Smoking Yogini says San Diego. Diane Phoenix is from Southern Indiana. Brock the Rock says he's from PA, however, currently in Bradenton, Florida. The Aqua Adventure says he's from Northern Ireland. I knew that because I watch her channel occasionally, the Aqua Adventure. Let's see. Carla Tiller Barclay says she's from Oak Ridge, Oregon. Let's see. Outdoor Adventures with Ron says Northern Kentucky here, soon to be Southwest Florida next year. So yeah, there's downtown Trina Brown, Portland, Oregon. I go to Portland fairly often. I know where that is for sure. Let's see. So yeah, we just have people from all over the place. Yeah, what a surprise. My dad's from Washington State. Wiley brings up a good point. It is 5:45 a.m. in India right now. Yeah, that could be why there's nobody in India watching my channel when I do these lives. It's probably, yeah, because all my lives have been around when it would be nighttime, I guess. But I still don't see them comment. So if you're from India and you're watching this on replay, comment below. I don't know. I'm so confused by my analytics. Anyways, let's see. So I have a couple of questions. So I put out a community post. Usually before I do these lives, I'll put a community post and have, if anybody has any questions, have them ask there. So I am going to kind of open up to a Q&A at this time, but I want to like answer the ones that people commented on that post first. So the first one was Gold VP said, what if I had a warm water feed to my wetsuit to keep me warm? And in theory, so we have put warm water in my suit before to keep me warm. Because if you start out with warm water in your suit, hopefully the water will stay warmer. But that kind of works a little bit, but not really. But yeah, a feed, I don't know. One downside to a feed would be that there would be a long, in theory, if it could work, the problem would be, what would you feed it with? A long hose, and then you have a hose getting wrapped around everything. So yeah, I don't think that would work. But the warm water is a decent idea that can work if your suit's tight enough. Let's see. And then Vanessa Carmen asked, how old was I when I first dove, and what are some scary experiences I've had? So when I first dove, technically, I think I first used my dad's scuba gear in a pool, like it's a little apartment swimming pool, when I was like 12 or 13. And so I think that's when I technically first dove, and then I got dive certified and really became a diver, officially when I was 17. So yeah. And then scary experiences. There's a couple that come to mind. One that I haven't told on this channel is about when we went down to see Brent Mitch. His name on here, I believe, is Seawolf13. There's a link to his channel on my channels page. He's a really cool dude, but so me and my dad were in Monterey Bay, and he was telling us all these stories of him diving. And he's talking about how there's all these sharks and all this stuff, and how he's going to take us to see these great whites that he dives with all the time. And I was just like, oh man, and I was scared to death. But then we ended up going to an area where okay. He said we were diving where there were no great white sharks. But when we got there to where he said there was no great white sharks, he's like, oh, did you see that video on YouTube of the shark attacking the kayaker outside the hotel? And I was like, no. He's like, oh, well, that happened right over there. And he points to maybe 200 yards that direction. And, in my mind, a place where there's not great white sharks would be where there aren't great white sharks, not where a great white shark attack. Yeah, there's a kayak attack. It was 200 yards or 100 yards, not far enough to where I'd consider there to be no great white sharks. So I'm getting in the water. And if you've watched that video, or you can tell, I was freezing to begin with. So when I first get in the water, all that's coming into my mind is these, shark movies and this horrible stuff. I'm like, oh, well, whatever. And I'm like, I might as well just send it. But I got in the water, and once I was in there, I really calmed down because there's so many cool things to see. And it was one of those things where I was like, well, he dives with sharks every day, so it has to be reasonably safe. But yeah, anyway, so that's one of the scary experiences. And so I saw up here a question I wanted to answer. oh, where was it? Somebody asked, it was the Smoking Yogini, I'm probably mispronouncing that, said, what's your favorite body of water to dive in? Yeah, we were in Great White Water for sure, Dad. My favorite body of water to dive in is probably, I don't know, I guess just the Puget Sound, because I haven't dove anywhere exciting. There's not really been any, I haven't gone anywhere. It's super, well, I mean, Monterey Bay was cool. That's somewhere I want to go back to, but I want to go back with a dry suit. So maybe actually Monterey Bay, just because there was different stuff. And yeah, I see my dad commented, that's why I don't watch those scary shark movies. Yeah, I don't watch them either, but I've seen enough clips, and I feel like I've watched Jaws at least once, so all the memories of these movies just were coming back. Carol Kinder asks, are you and your dad thinking of coming to Australia next year? Realistically, probably not, because one, there's, a lot of travel restrictions and a lot of, protocols going on over there, and it's just expensive, but that's somewhere we really would like to go. I know both of us would enjoy Australia. There's so many interesting animals that we don't have over there. So I don't know that we will next year, but that's definitely like on our list of places we want to go. Let's see. Going through the comments. Dad says he's never seen Jaws. Yeah, and what we do, I recommend not watching that, or watching like whatever that the Meg movie with Jason Statham. Probably don't watch that one either. Let's see. I see Gloria Ziwa. I probably mispronounced that, Gloria, and I apologize. But she says she's new here, so welcome to you, Gloria. Yeah, my mom says, since Kyler started diving, I can't watch shark movies. Yeah, it's just not a move at all, honestly. The one thing about animals is most animals are actually more scared of you than you are them. But the thing with sharks, and when you're diving, is a lot of sharks eat seals. And if you've ever seen me in a wetsuit, the resemblance between me and a seal, if you're a shark just looking at you, swimming through, is I would imagine pretty uncanny. So so shark movies, not a move. I see that my buddy Zion ZT is in here. He said, congrats on the 4K. Thank you, Zion. Zion's the one that makes a lot of the music in my videos. He makes like a lot of the, basically if you've heard good music in my videos, he probably made it. So if you want to check him out, yeah, he has good stuff and great beats. My dad says, hey, ZT, bring that record in. I don't know if that's exactly what his producer tag is, but yeah, anyways. Let's see. The Smoking Yogini says, I try not to watch bear attack movies. Makes hiking scary. Yeah, one time I was out riding ATVs, quads with my mom. And we actually almost hit a bear, but it wasn't very scary. It was more like, because we were like worried we were going to hit it, and it was scared of us. So yeah, basically my point that I lost because I got distracted. My point was, so most animals are more afraid of you than them, but the thing with sharks is they might think you're a seal and they might want to eat you. So yeah, basically most animals you probably don't need to be afraid of unless you look directly like their normal food. So there's that. Wiley, my buddy, he just dropped a link to Zion's channel. So yeah, if you like beats, hip hop beats, you're making music or anything like that, he has a lot of great stuff. So there's that. Let's see. SSS, I think SSS means statement on here. The Great Barrier Reef is beautiful, Brock the Rock. I live in Queensland, Australia, where it is. Yeah, I'd love to go diving on the Great Barrier Reef. Like that'd be amazing. I grew up watching like Crocodile Hunter and Steve Irwin. I realized I actually realized that he's probably one of my biggest inspirations as far as like as far as like diving and stuff like that, and like animals, and probably a lot of my love for animals, aside from what my parents instilled for me, probably came from watching so much Steve Irwin stuff. So yeah, definitely always wanted to go to Australia and see all the animals. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. My mom said something I saw. My mom says, it was scary. You were behind. I would have hit the bear first. Yeah, I was like, in my memory, I remember it only being scary because I thought that we were going to hit it. And I didn't think we were going to, I wasn't scared because I thought we were going to hit it and the bear was going to eat us. I was just scared because there was something in the road we might hit. So that was more what it was. But since we're on the topic, I can tell you a silly story about when I was really scared of a bear. And so I had to have been about, I want to say somewhere between 5 and 7 years old. And outside of my window, there's a apple tree. And so, you know, usually a lot of deer and other animals will come and, you know, just they'll eat. And if the dogs don't scare them away. Well, anyways, one night I was, you know, laying in bed trying to sleep, and I hear a munch out there, like something like eating something, like just munching on something. And I'm like, that sounds weird. So we live in the country, so at night, if it's a clear night, you can pretty much see outside. So I like open my window and I look, and just standing right there is a big old bear. And I slammed the curtains down and ran upstairs to my Papa and Nanny's room, and it was like, there's a bear outside my window. So yeah, it was that was one time I was definitely scared of a bear. But I was a little kid, and the bear was considerably bigger than me. But it was just out there eating apples, and I don't know. I feel like the dogs or somebody eventually scared it off. But yeah. That was one time I was scared of a bear. Let's see. Yeah, so the story with the quads and the bear, yeah, we were on a logging road riding, and we came around a corner, and there was a bear. Definitely, my dad says Hungles the bear. It definitely wasn't Hungles the bear. I don't know who would know other than my parents on here, but Hungles the bear is like my childhood stuffed animal that I have had all my life. I don't sleep with it anymore, but it is still in my room actually, so I'll admit that. Let's see. That's so bad. So right now I'm reading through the comments. So yeah, if you have any questions on, any topic at this point, you can go ahead and ask them. Gold VP says, back for a brief moment. Oh, Gold VP, I answered your question back, I don't know, probably 10 minutes ago. If you want to watch, go back. I don't know. Don't worry about it. But anyways, let's see. So yeah, anyways, we're about half an hour. So I might wrap it up here in a minute. So yeah, if you have questions, go ahead and send them. Patrick Hartman says, nothing wrong with the stuffed bear. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a really sentimental person. And so I keep a lot of that stuff. And that's one of the, things that was really close to me in my childhood. So yeah. Dirty Mag Yaker says, ever magnet fish? Yes, I have magnet fished a little bit. If you watch, it might not count as magnet fishing, but if you go on my channel, there's actually a video of me and my dad using grappling hooks and a magnet to get canes and stuff, which was a lot of fun. And actually, I have magnet fished at a lake before, but I definitely want to do more of that. So yeah, that also goes, so I ordered that dry suit now. So 2 things I want to get for my channel to, I think, improve it now that I have this dry suit coming, is I want to get a new editing computer so I can make better videos. But aside from that, I also want to get an underwater metal detector, because I think that would really open up and make things like what I could find a lot more interesting. So yeah. Let's see. Mad Yaker says, check us out. We want to fish with you and your dad. Okay. if I posted below so one thing I'll bring up now, in the description, I have my email. And so if you have like any inquiries, or if you just like want to, talk or ask something in that regard, you can message me down there. And other than that, though, I will try to find a way to get a hold of you, Mad Yakers. But if you want to email me, my email is ginnkyler@gmail.com. So if you have like any inquiries, or if you just want to know whatever, that's a good way to get a hold of me. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. Oh, so I think my dad's talking about he's gonna go live on Renee's channel, Exploration Togetherness. So yeah, be sure you check that out and keep your eyes peeled. Let's see. Rhoda J said, "Hi Kyler, just want to say Merry Christmas to you and your family. Love from Canada." Well, Merry Christmas to you, Rhoda. Let's see. Whenever I'm like, let's see, it's because I'm trying to read the comments on my phone. So there's that. John Ginn, aka Grandpa John, says, "Your dad was going to send me the nice cane you found." Dad, send him the cane. My dad has I don't know if it's a habit, but there's been a few things he's been supposed to send people that he's forgotten to. Diane Phoenix asked my dad, "Sam, is your dry suit fixed yet?" If I had to guess, I'd probably guess it isn't quite fixed, but we'll see. He can comment on that if he wants to. I also saw somebody ask if when I was able to dive again was dependent on my dad's dry suit being fixed. So I hope it'll be fixed by the time I have my dry suit. But if he's not ready to go, I'm sorry, Dad. I've been on the shelf since October. I'm gonna find a lake or something to go hop in with my new dry suit, with or without you, but preferably with you. So, anyways, he said, okay. So my dad says he'll work on it this weekend. All right, perfect. I'll hold you to that. Hopefully, you'll be done by the time we're done. Gold VP says, "Hey Kyler, look up Murdana dive spot on Google. I'm 7 miles from there." Okay, I'm gonna what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna screenshot there, just so I'll remember that. And I also Dirty Mag Yakers, I have your thing I screenshotted too, so hopefully I'll get that all remembered. So anyways, so if anybody has more questions, feel free to ask. I've kind of said my piece. Also, one cool thing is my channel is, so before this, my channel was 119 hours away from full monetization and all that good YouTube partnership stuff. So I'm pretty sure that after this live stream, I don't know how long it'll take, but I'm pretty sure this live stream will get me over that hump, judging off of how other live streams have performed. So I'm really excited about that, because that'll open up even more opportunity for stuff to do on here. So I'm excited about that too. Let's see. Yeah, so I don't see any more questions. Let's see. Wait, Birdie says, "Guess you can't see my comments. I did ask you a question just a bit ago." Birdie, I can see your comments, but on my end, the comments kind of go like this. They'll be here, then they go, then they'll be here, and they go. So it's like, I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I would answer every comment I could. So Birdie, I just didn't see it. And if it comes up again while I'm still on, I will reply. And if it doesn't, honestly, if it's something you really want to know, just comment on my community post, and I'll just text you an answer. I'm pretty open when it comes to that sort of stuff. So anyways, Dirty Mag Yaker says, "I'll watch on both channels, haha." So I appreciate that. So there's been some people that have watched my videos and been trying to get the hours up, and they'll rewatch them, and I really appreciate that. But all I ask, if you are gonna do me the huge favor of watching all my videos, just don't watch them to the point where you get sick of me. So, yeah, to that point. Anyways, Debbie F said, "Think you'll make a Packers game?" So I really wanted, like really wanted for Christmas for myself, since I would be who'd get it. I wanted to go to a Packers game in Detroit since it's a lot cheaper and I could low-key afford that. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think I'm going to save my money for other things, but I still really want to go to a game. And one day I hope to be able to go, but it's kind of hard because they rarely come to Seattle, and Seattle's the only place around here where they would come. So I don't know. I'll make it there eventually. I just hope to make it while Rodgers and all of them are still there. Yeah, so my mom said Kyler Ginn would also love to interview me. It's a topic he brings up daily. Yeah, I've been trying to get my mom. I'm going to get my mom on the channel. I think I saw Angie Hay say she wanted to interview me. Angie, if you could either email me at the email that's in the description or message me on Discord, that'd be great. Let's see. Anyways, I'm just reading. Birdie said, I asked if the water is always cold there, even in the summer. It gets warmer here on the East Coast. Birdie, so the water, it warms up a little bit. I'll say in the peak of summer, the water was to where it was comfortable to like dive in. Like you could dive. Like I dove one day with just my overalls, like my wetsuit overalls on. But it never gets like warm, like actually warm in the water. It's always, you know, it can be comfortable, but I've never dove in water that was warm or wasn't just like, yeah. So it's, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, so it doesn't really get warm here. We live in a pretty cool climate, so there's that. Let's see. The big difference is summer is that you start off warm. Yeah, that's the biggest thing is, so if you go diving on a day that's 100 out, you go and you're diving and then you go down, you're cold, but if you get super cold, you just come up for a little bit and then you'll be good. So yeah, that's the main difference. So yeah. Let's see, Raul Thomas says, you have to see a game at Lambeau Field, the colder the better. No, that's a literal childhood dream of mine that I've been wanting to do for like, you know, like the last 10 years. So hopefully one day if I ever get to go there, you'll know about it. I'll definitely make a video. So one day, hopefully I'll be able to go to Lambeau Field, but we'll see. Anyways, see, I'm just reading a little more. Diving with Scuba Steve says, water up north does warm up some. Yeah, the water warms up some, but I would not say it's enough to be called warm. It's more like the water warms up to where it's tolerable if you don't have a good wetsuit. And that's kind of what it was for me, so yeah. Anyways, I think that's about it. So in closing again, I just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays and remind you to check up on your loved ones who might not have somebody. And then I also want to, again, thank you all for helping me get to 4,000 subscribers. And as far as when I'll post again, we'll see. I really thought that I would. So my plan this week was today I'd do a 4,000 subscribers, and then like Wednesday I do a dry suit unboxing, but the dry suit's not here. So I'll figure it out, but I might do another live if a live's something you'd be interested in, maybe I'm not gonna say end of the week because that's Christmas, but later this week or next week you can let me know. I'm not above like just coming and hanging out with you guys. I actually enjoy that, but yeah, otherwise, I'm kind of just biding my time until I get my dry suit because that's the content I know how to make. So, yeah, anyways. Yeah, so again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and thank you to everyone for watching. And, yeah, we'll see you all in the next one. Peace.